Live from New Bedford, ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of authenticity, inspiration, and realness. Also, of good times, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's your host of the show. He is Big Beefy E. He is Mr. Shenanigans and the elder statesman of the Rant and Rave podcast, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 1133. And like the announcer said, I am your host, a 20-time Chilling 3000 Awards nominee. That's right, I am nominated 20 times. A couple of different categories. I am a multiple time nominee in a couple of categories. The award show will take place, I believe, on the David 3000 Network, January the 15th. I think I got that somewhere on the brain. January the 15th, Martin Luther King Day, this coming Monday. Voting is on right now, and it won't be till January 12th. That's when the votes do end. So, you got time to do it. All right? Go out and vote. So, what's on the docket? NXT Event Center. We're kicking it off. This is my favorite NXT episode now because it features both of my favorite ladies from NXT. And one of them, Nikkita Lyons, was brawling with Blair Davenport in the parking lot to the arena to kick off NXT, and Nikkita Lyons and Blair Davenport had their one-on-one matchup. They brawl until Blair Davenport capitalized on the surgically repaired leg and knee of Nikkita Lyons, and Davenport ended up picking up the victory over the Lioness. I'm very sad about this. I was hoping Nikkita Lyons would win the matchup. So, and I think Nikkita Lyons will probably have to step up her game if she wants to win that Battle Royal and that Fatal 4-Way match next week. I'll explain more on that situation. Meanwhile, Carmella Hayes tells Trick Williams, hey, while we're waiting for Ilya to come back from his injury, how about this? We're entering the Dusty Classic. So Trick Williams first, he said, I got to get stay sharp. This will help you stay sharp. And then Trick Williams nodded, saying, you know what, you're right. So there's that. Because, Carmella Hayes is looking out for him and he wants to help out Trick Williams. Speaking of the Dusty Classic, the first round, Gallus, that'll be Mark Coffey and Wolfgang with Joe Coffey in their corner to go up against the unlikely team of Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. Those two have massive egos, but they ended up making it work together and ended up winning the match over the more experienced Gallus. This is going to be an interesting dynamic because they're facing the winner. Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin will be facing the winner of the Axiom Frazier Hank and Tank matchup from the first round in the semifinals. Meanwhile, Tiffany Stratton arrived looking like something that came out of the Barbie movie, going up and decided to keep the outfit on, and decided to work as a ranch hand for Fallon Henley due to the stipulation that if she lost a match to Henley on New Year's Evil, she has to be a ranch hand. And then, speaking of the ladies division, Lyra Valkyria addresses her reign as NXT Women's Champion, and she says her number one contender will be found out in a 20-woman Battle Royal. The final four ladies will be making it a fatal 4-way. And the winner of that will face Valkyria for the title at NXT Vengeance Day. But the breakout tournament winner, Lola Vice, has got the contract alongside Elektra Lopez, and she says you can cash it in at any time. And then Lyra Valkyria decided to challenge Vice to a title match, get a referee out here, and then Elektra Lopez punches her. Both women jump her until Tatum Paxley came to the aid of Miss Valkyria. What is her connection with Valkyria? Why is she stalking Valkyria? Is she having a master plan that we don't know about? It's hard to figure out that girl. Meanwhile, Metaphor was watching on the tablet, that Country Grid was splitting up. They were making fun, and Josh Briggs was, yeah, we're doing things on our own. And you know what? I'm doing things on my own. Is trying to capture that Heritage Cup championship. I think, and he says he believes he deserves a rematch. And Mo was like, no, no, no. And but having from a captain's sidekick, aka Oro Mensah over there, he would have won the matches. So he goes, what? You know what? I'm challenging you to a match. I said, well, come on out. We'll see each other tonight. Meanwhile, Luca Crucifino was complaining to Ava about I think possibly the breakout match tournament where he was pinned and his foot was under the ropes. And Ava said, I'm not a referee. I can't reverse that decision. I'm waiting for somebody to talk to Shawn Michaels. Then Dragon Lee was talking to Ava about, the visa. She's all set. He's all set defending his title. And then Lexis King was holding a contract in his hand with a golden star. Hey, you said you issued open challenges. Now that everything's back. Guess what? I'll sign my contract. And then Dragon Lee signs the contract and NXT North American Championship later that night tonight. Matchup between Josh Briggs and Oro Mensah, and despite metaphors, chicanery and shenanigans trying to get the best of Josh Briggs, it backfired on him as Josh Briggs ends up beating Oro Mensah for the victory. Meanwhile, Stratton struggles as Hanley's ranch hand. The second thing she has to do is, and she was cleaning out horse stalls and decided to wash Family Henley's horse, Buttercup. So there's that. The NXT Tag Team titles were on the line. The family now accompanied by Adriana Rizzo. Beautiful and tough, too. Defends against OTM that's out the mud. And that's Lucian Price and Bronco Nemo with Scripps in their corner. And during the matchup, looks like Scripps was up to no good. Adriana decided to punch him in the face. And the family ended up retaining the title. Meanwhile, JC Jane tells Thea Hale and Chase U, and the ladies of Chase U, about her plan to save Chase U from financial debt. And then she was planning something on her cell phone, courtesy of NXT Anonymous. Kelly Kincaid interviewed Obafemi, the men's breakout tournament winner, and he says he's going to buy his time and wait until he catches in. And then Lexis King starts interrupting things once again, and runs his mouth. And then Obafemi goes, I'm going to keep an eye on this matchup. So, was Lexis King planned this all along? We'll find out. So, Gallows is upset about losing to an upstart team, a newly formed team like Breakker and Corbin. And then Ridge Holland walked by them, and Joe Coffey confronts him, gets in his face. She goes, stop being a brawling brute, yada yada. And he goes, I'll be waiting for you, as Gallows walks away. Another of my favorite ladies in NXT, Gigi Dolin, went one-on-one to returning Cora Jade, and Cora Jade picked up the victory. Meanwhile, Jada Parker was waiting outside for OTM and Scripps and Parker because I saw what happened in there. And says, you're going to need some help against Adriana Rizzo. Who's got Rizzo? And they were like, all the OTM and Scripps looking at each other. You know what? I'll take care of Riz. How about I may be the missing piece of the puzzle you need? And then Scripps goes, let's talk business. So if Jada Parker joins up with OTM, that's going to be a heck of a... The family's in trouble. Cora Jade did pick up the victory over Gigi Dolin. Another thing I'm sad at. I wanted Gigi Dolin to win. Dusty Classic round 2. Action Nathan Frazier versus the power team of Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. With Axiom Frazier picking up the victory. Guys, this team, especially with Nathan Frazier, they are so lightning fast. I don't think anybody can keep up with those two people. They're going to wrestle circles around whoever steps in the ring with them, for sure. Meanwhile, Tiffany Stratton did clean up horse stalls of poop and all that for Fallon Henley. And then after she said she's done, she accidentally stepped in poop and fell into the horse tub full of water. And Fallon Henley goes, you just missed a step. And her and her co-workers started laughing at her and walking away. As they walked away, well, Tiffany Stratton, you hope you're learning your lesson, girlfriend. Meanwhile, Malik Blade and Idris Inoue get hyped about the Dusty Classic, and they had to face Mello and Trick in the first round. Brindley Reese interrupts them with, was wanting to sell them some protein drink or something like that. And she's about as hyped up as Thea Hale. I swear, you put Thea Hale and Brindley Reese, Brindley Reese almost looks like Thea Hale in the between. They could pass them. They can be passed off as twins, for goodness sake, for those two. Meanwhile, the first North American title, and I will get to that, Dragon Lee against Lexis King. Heck of a matchup, but Dragon Lee retains. But Obafemi decided to execute his breakout contract. They had another impromptu North American Championship matchup. Dragon Lee versus Obafemi. And Obafemi is your new NXT North American Champion. As long as that title's away from Dominic Mysterio, I'm fine with it. So, that's it. That's all the time we have on the show, NXT Event Center, for the 9th of January 2024. After I get done uploading this video, I'm going to bed. There's a lot going on out there. So, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.